second recipe is my special vanilla yogurt cake. So I'm going to teach you how to bake special vanilla yogurt cake with oil. So for this second recipe, so take it down. 500 grams of flour, 400 grams of sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1.5 cups of yogurt. So I'm going to use the Hollandia plain sweetened yogurt. So we're using this for this recipe. So 4 eggs, then 1 cup of room temperature water. 1 cup of room temperature water, then 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Then 1 cup of oil. So now for my super moist vanilla cake that is already in the oven, I'm using 160 degrees. 160. So between 120 to 180 degrees centigrade is ideal for you to bake it, depending on the size of your oven and the heat. So I'm baking with 160 degrees. But if your oven does not have degree centigrade, it has maybe max, you can use gas max 2 or 3 is okay. Then if it has Fahrenheit, 220, between 220 and 300 is okay. I'm going to measure out my 1 cup of oil. I'm using ground oil. You know you don't bake with any type of oil. There are heavy brands and there are light brands. So if you want to bake this kind of cake, you can use ground oil or golden penny oil. You're good to go. So I'll be pouring in my 1 cup of oil into my measuring bowl. Then I'll add my sugar. So this one, I'm going to do it without mixer. So with your hand whisk, you're good to go. So I'm going to stir, give it a stir. So now I'm going to measure out, you know I'm using 1.5 cups of the plain sweetened yogurt. So I'm going to, this is 1 cup, then I'll add the half cup as well. Room temperature water. Room temperature water. Room temperature, yeah. So I'll have to keep stirring. So this is my room temperature water. I'll also add it to the mixture. Then my vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons. So this is my flour. I've already sieved it. So make sure when you're sieving your flour, at least you sieve it twice before you use. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder into my flour, but I'm going to sieve it. So it's time for me to crack the eggs into the mixture as well. So you have to be careful so you don't add the shell. So now I have to give it a stir. I hope I'm not too fast. Okay. So you have to make sure you stir the whole ingredients in your bowl. Then afterwards, you start adding the dry ingredients gradually. So our batter is almost ready. So you have to, but if you don't want to use hand whisk, you can use your mixer. It's because I'm teaching you, so I want you to learn both this using mixer and using your hand mixer. In case you don't have mixer, you can always bake with hand, use your hand whisk. So no excuses. So this is our batter, so lush, so creamy. So our batter is ready. So it's time for us to transfer it into the pan, then bake. So for this recipe, because it's an oil-based cake recipe, you must line the base of your pan so your cake will come out easy when it's baked. Because if you don't line the base, at times when your cutting needs to come out, it will scatter. So for oil-based cake recipes, you must line the base of your pan. So for this recipe, I did not use Greek yogurt. I used Hollandia plain sweetened because the consistency is very okay. It's not thick. So that is why my batter is so light. So now I'm going to pour in. I think I need another pan. So after pouring your batter into your cake pans, you tap. Then I'm going to use my skewer to drag out the air bubbles. Because at times, if you don't do this, by the time you finish baking and you slice your cake, you see a lot of holes. So you now use your skewer to like form XXX. You drag it to remove the air bubbles. Because there are lots of air bubbles when it comes to oil-based cake. So you must do this. Then you tap again. Then you bake. So we are done with the second recipe. I hope hope you all are following.